Hello, my name is Brian and I will be presenting who Hedy Lamarr is and why she is important to the field of computer science. Hedy Lamarr is an American actress who originally was born in Vienna, Austria. She soon fled to London after falling out of her first marriage with her first husband, who was a munitions dealer to the Nazis. After arriving in London, she soon signed a contract with Hollywood studio Metro Goldwyn Mayer MGM studio. She co-starred in many huge films in the 1930s and 40s. Her main job was actress by trade, and she was originally known as Hedwig Eva Kiesler, so her stage name is Hedy Lamarr. Now you may be thinking, what does Hedy Lamarr, an actress in the 1940s, have to do with computer science? Well, with her composer friend, George Antheil, they invented a new way of guiding torpedoes using frequency hopping amongst a range of radio frequencies called secret communication system. Due to her first husband having been a munitions dealer, she knew much about knew much about torpedoes. The idea for how this started was it was much easier to guide a torpedo using radio waves, but using a single frequency is far too easy to jam. So the solution to this was to frequency hop. Of course, this is much harder in practice as both the torpedo and the ship must know which frequencies to hop to maintain constant radio communication. And obviously, the use of a torpedo is to explode, so it can't be, too expensive. So it has to be cost efficient and also be able to know which frequency to hop to dynamically. Their solution they come up with was to put a sheet, like a roll in a player piano, to consistently hop frequencies. So have a sheet of paper be rolling within the torpedo and where the transmitter is that are like sheets, so they're the exact same, and allowing for those frequencies to be changed dynamically. And this then the frequencies would be changing in tandem, allowing them for to be unjammable, hypothetically at the time at least. Now it'd be a bit easier, but the Navy never used it, but they did receive a patent for their invention. Well, when I say they didn't use it at the time. Hedy Lamarr invented frequency hopping, which is now a standard for radio communications in the military. That alone is amazing, but this invention also led to developments in the civilian sector as well. With the ability to hop frequencies, it opened the doors to broadcasting over multiple frequencies. Since frequency hopping meant that a single device would not be on a frequency for long, this allows for many devices transmitting with a similar range to all be close to each other. Imagine if everybody's phones worked on the same frequency. Being in the same room with just another person would render calling useless. This technology, however, the scope of the invention would not just stop at simple communication devices like radios and cell phones. Not to say that they're simple, but in the scope. But they also can be used for routers. So Wi-Fi uses radio waves to transmit data, and if everybody on the planet uses the same radio frequency for Wi-Fi, it would make Wi-Fi communication completely infeasible. Even if every device on the planet had a unique frequency, we would run out of usable frequencies very quickly. So for her invention, she was given multiple awards for her genius in the 90s. She used her real name on the patent, leaving many people not recognize who she was on the patent until around the 90s. So in conclusion, Hedy Lamarr invented frequency hopping in the 1940s that allowed for technological marvel in the modern day. Without her brilliance, we could be decades behind wireless communications than we are today. Thank you for your time, and here are my references.